You guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always winged it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.
What's good, y'all? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Got Wham Bam and Babeno here with me. And a lot of these games already started, but we do still have a few that have not. So we'll see what we can do with that. But I'll go around the horn real quick. Wham Bam, we missed you. Good to have you back. What's good with you?
Man, I'm feeling good. Happy to be here with the people. Happy New Year's to everyone in the chat, everyone showing up. Next best, all our people that's tuning in, rewatching the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We appreciate y'all for joining us. Subscribe, be a member, do it up with my boys Skee channel, because definitely we did it up this year, man. It was a good year, bro. I feel good. Shout out to my dog Dutch. Shout out to Babeno. Shout out to you, Skee, for hosting the show. For keeping it going, bro. Y'all know this show originated on a whole nother channel. We started up doing it on this channel. I was telling bro, like, man, this is just a blessing just to be here again and breaking down these card this card today. And yeah, shout out to y'all though, man. I'm happy to be here with my brothers. Shout out to the chat. We see y'all, Ocean the Great, Marcus, man. Shout out to y'all, rah. Shout out to the people, bro.
Babeno, what's good with you?
Yeah, final show of the year. Final show of 2025 for us. We'll be back Friday. We won't have one tomorrow, but we'll be back on Friday with the first show of 2026 for the NBA OG crew betting show. So excited, obviously, about the way things are right now, but, going into the new year. And I didn't get a chance to put out the tweet. Normally, when I win a best bet on the show, I put out a tweet. I didn't get a chance to last night because I was gone for most of the night. But Pistons-Lakers over the total. Nice to get that in the win column last night. Same old Lakers, right back into the old outhouse again. Penthouse to the outhouse pretty quickly once again as they get drilled by the Detroit Pistons. I mean, turnovers just killed them in that second half. I mean, they just couldn't hang on to the basketball, and you can't be doing that shit as the transition game burns you, and Detroit was able to take advantage. So it was a good night. We had that. We had Boston, Utah over. It was a light night, but it was a profitable night. So hopefully we got some more winners on tap for the 5 games still standing for tonight.
All right. Let's get to it, man. See what we got. I ain't got no banners for today, so we just gonna go through these last 5 games. New Orleans and Chicago. Open Pels as a short favorite, flip to Bulls as a short favorite. Total went up from 244.5 to 248.5. I mean, well, first of all, no Kobe White, no Giddey. We know that. But I mean, the Pels have been good. But damn, man, now we asking them to win. Like, they've been covering, they've been putting money in our pockets, but do we want them to win? We see time and time again, star players out. You know how this shit goes, man. So for that reason, I'm on the sideline, but it's Pels or nothing.
Yeah, for me, I took the Pelicans here. I really liked the Pelicans initially. When the injuries first happened, Giddey and Kobe White being out's a big deal, and that's what killed me with the Chicago bet the other night against Minnesota. Once those 2 guys went out, Minnesota just drilled them in the second half and ran away with it. But that's a big loss. Both of those guys, they're out for the Bulls. You're right. You do have to ask the Pelicans on the road now to win with where this line is at around a pick 'em. No question. That is a concern. But I did take them a little bit here, the Pelicans, in this game. Like I said, the one thing that concerns me, and we'll get to this later with another game, how many times do we see teams when they lose 1 or 2 key players and they step up the first game without those players? It's a real strong trait that a lot of teams have in the NBA. That first game without a star player, a superstar, or a key player of some kind, in this case, 2 key players, and that team steps up and gets the job done. I worry about that a little bit for Chicago, plus the fact now we're asking the Pelicans not to cover as big dogs like we have been. Now we're asking them to win, but I did grab a little piece of the Pelicans. A small bet, though, nothing substantial.
Wham Bam.
Yeah, I kind of like Zion here. I think he's been having strong games against this team in this matchup right here. I think he's been playing really well lately. Over 23.5 points seemed like a good spot. It's been going. It went up from 22.5 to 23.5. So I do like that look right there. I think that Zion gets over that total. And that's pretty much it. I do think I really am torn between the side here. I think the Pelicans can beat this team. So I would agree, Babano, I will edge towards the Pelicans winning this game. Not only just because I like Zion, but just because I think the team is playing a little bit better here.
All right, Knicks and Spurs. We have the Spurs minus 2.5 or 3, depending where you shop. Total came down a little bit from 236.5 to 234.5. This is what? This is the cup rematch. Mitchell Robinson will be out. Josh Hart will be out. Shamet out. Castle's questionable. Vassell's out. I worry about that Mitchell Robinson because if you just have Towns, he's liable to get in foul trouble. And if you don't have no bigs versus Wemby, that's going to be trouble. So lean Spurs here. Go to you first here, Wham Bam. What you doing with you rocking with Wham Banyama or what you doing?
Yeah, it's Wembanyama here, back in action. Last game obviously was that cup game where you kind of look and find those stats here. When the boy Mitchell Robinson had 10 offensive rebounds, went crazy, 15 boards in that game, went crazy. I think Wemby goes a little bit more stupider now. He has a little bit more under his wings. He's starting now. He's getting back to it. They don't have the boy Vassell in this game, so Vassell is not going to be playing in here. So I do expect guys like Dylan Harper to play a little bit up. Castle's questionable. We hope to have him in this game, of course. I got the money line here, minus 135, minus 140, wherever you could get the Spurs. That's where I'm rocking here. I think that they're going to win this game. They're going to get their revenge back. I think this still is a tough matchup. I think the Knicks playing really well. The last time we seen them, they didn't even want to put the banner up. They don't want to show this shit. You know what I'm saying? They playing really good right now. So I do think that this is the team that you don't want to play with, but I think the Spurs is just as good right now. And then with the guys that they have questionable maybe in the lineup, I think will sway them into a bigger spot here for them. So I like the Spurs here. Money line is where I took minus 135, minus 140.
Babano.
Yeah, I second that. Spurs money line for me. Sign me up for that as well. I like the spot. There's cheap price at home. I think the absence of Mitchell Robinson basically is a free pass for Wembanyama now in and around the rim. I think you're going to end up seeing that here in this matchup. I also think, too, from a Nick standpoint, I continue to have questions and concerns about them on the road. I do. I mean, their road record has been nothing to write home about. Life and death to beat New Orleans the other night. They were trailing most of that game. As well. So I like the Spurs here. It's a short home favorite. I went money line too, minus 135, 40 in that range.
Nice.
All right, next game, Nuggets and Raptors.
Sounds like Dutch is back next week for those people asking. Sounded like he's coming back next week. He's got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Wife issues, I think, or I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Family
But
issues.
yeah, he should be back next week. Yeah. Nuggets and Raptors opened up 5.5 for the Raptors. Looks like 6.5. Nuggets hold down. I mean, this is the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Jokic out now. Who knows? The guys might step up without him. Raptors, yeah, they get RJ back, but they're still without Jakob Poeltl. I mean, let's go ahead and run that shit one time, man.
Is bad for your health.
Anybody want a piece of Nuggets and Raptors?
I do. I'm getting involved here with this game. This to me is that first game when you miss your best player, your superstar for the Nuggets. And I know there's a lot missing for them. And obviously the Jokic news is awful to hear it. He's having another, what can you say, another amazing season. And, to see him now out indefinitely with that left knee hyperextension for at least a month. So it sucks when you're seeing a player of his caliber out. And it's a lot of other people. You mentioned it, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown, all out of the lineup right now for the Nuggets. So it's going to have to be team by committee here. The one guy you do have is Jamal Murray playing back in his home country here in Toronto in Canada. So like I said, I think you're going to see him play great.
Mm-hmm.
The Nuggets are very depleted. I get it, but they're off a couple of losses in a row. And right now, if you look at Toronto here, they're not a team I trust to lay points with at the moment. They're not winning games convincingly. They're not winning games by margin right now, this Raptors team, and they've let teams hang around, and they haven't really kept their foot on the gas pedal and for 48 minutes straight. In a lot of these games, the Orlando game, they had spurts where Orlando was taking control of the game and they needed to come back to win that. They had the Golden State win before that. I just feel like the Raptors, I don't know if I fully trust them to win by margin. I mean, you're taking a bit of a leap of faith to take Denver because they're so depleted right now, but I did. I took Denver here +7. I think it's a close game. Right now, I don't trust the Raptors to win by margin. It's really that simple. Now, Barrett back being helps this offense, that's for sure, and we've seen it. But like I said, in this spot, losing to Washington the way they did as well, they're not a team right now that I am asking them to win by margin. I think for one game, especially Murray playing close to home, they're going to step up here. I think they keep it close.
I mean, it sounds like, if you want to back the Nuggets, just bet Mr. Canada. That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The Murray point. I should mention too. I am on a prop in the San Antonio game. You mentioned Wemby props are worth a look. I'm on Fox over 19.5 points. I think that's short. I think he gets into the 20s there tonight. De'Aaron Fox for San Antonio. And yes, I got to look at Jamal Murray over points tonight. I definitely think he's gonna have to put the cape on and deliver one of those big Jamal Murray nights here for Denver.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at this game at all. So I'm viewer. I'm gonna be a viewer here, and as I hear you say that, I'm really liking Jamal Murray now. Like I think that is the play here. I think that's probably the only thing I will be getting interested in once some of these other games get off. Jamal Murray just makes the most sense. He's actually having a career year this year as well. So it's not necessarily this is probably his first opportunity to get to play without Jokic. You know what I'm saying? So now he about to go fucking crazy. So I do love this play a lot. So over 27.5, that may be on my card. I have to tweet that out if I do make it official.
All right, we got a couple more. Portland, OKC. Man, this is 16-point spread, 232.5. I mean, I'm not betting against OKC, but I'm on the sidelines, man.
Is bad for your health.
But I know you laying the wood.
Even I got to have one backwood on the card. This one's it.
Is bad for your health.
In the name of my boy Dutch, man. B-Man, shout out to B-Man, Tone Millions, Daniel, like I said, Stephen, VK, and appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, I heard something the other day that it really warmed my heart that this jingle is something that the daughter of one of our viewers watches. Shout out to them. Shout out to that family. Happy holidays. Run it again, bro.
Is bad for your health.
Not gonna lie, man. Washington, Milwaukee. Shit.
Is bad for your health.
But I know you got a little something for him.
Oh, you know what? It's the Bucks are a team I'm planning on riding for a bit. I don't know about tonight being the spot though, but you're starting to see it now. That's 2 games with Kevin Porter and Giannis, on the basketball court together. That nice little point guard inside, combination. And I don't know how great the wins are, Chicago and Charlotte, but it's a step in the right direction for a Milwaukee team that's trying to get on some kind of a roll right now. So wins and covers their last 2 since Giannis has been back. I'm not ready to lay 10 necessarily here with Milwaukee tonight, but I'm not looking to step in front of them. I'm looking for spots to back the Bucks now moving forward, as long as this lineup and rotation stays intact here for Doc Rivers. Because I do think there's a little bit of a short-term buy sign starting to appear right now with the Bucks, but I'm not ready at 10.5. I would say if you like Milwaukee, maybe look team total over. That's usually an option you can go with for the Wizards. So it's a lean to the Bucks, but there'll be better spots and better numbers than this.
Wow.
I have to think that my smoking partner, my brother Kyle Kuzma, can get over 10.5 points against his former team tonight. I think that's something I could recommend. I don't want to give y'all another backwood because I don't want nothing to do with this game, but I think Kyle Kuzma got it in him to get over 10.5 points. That's all I can say.
All right, man. That's the slate. We did have half of the games already start before we came on today, so it is what it is. We'll move to best bets and wham bam. Let them know how to get paid.
Yeah, man. What my boys say is tequila and churros tonight, man. Wembanyama, Dylan Harper, Darren Fox. Them boys get it done out there in the good old state of Texas. Happy holidays to the people, man. We love y'all to death. See y'all next year, 2026. Spurs, money line. Let's go in.
Good stuff from Wham Bam. Man, like I said, half the game started earlier. I made a few plays today. All my plays already have gone. I have Atlanta plus 6.5, Cleveland minus 6.5. I don't have any other plays on the rest of these games, so I don't want to just tell you something just to tell you. If I was to play, maybe New Orleans, but I'm gonna be on the sideline for the evening games. But Bano, let the people know how to get to the window and take us home.
Yeah, slim pickings. It was either going to be the Spurs money line for best bet, or I'm going to get with this ugly, depleted, injury-riddled dog that is the Denver Nuggets. Give me them +7 here for best bet. I just think the spot here, coming off back-to-back losses to Orlando and Miami down in Florida, I think for tonight they step up, and Jamal Murray will lead the way. He'll have a big night playing close to home. Obviously, they're missing a lot, but you look at the Raptors again. They beat Golden State in overtime. They slipped past Orlando by 1. They lost to the Wizards. They lost to the Nets. They lost as favorites to Boston. This home favorite role hasn't been great lately for the Raptors. I think Denver for one night that gets everybody on board stepping up, and they make this a game. So Nuggets for me, Denver +7 for best bet. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Our last show of 2025. Stay safe. Obviously, look, have fun, party if you want. Go spend it with family and friends to ring in the new year. But at the end of the day, make sure you stay safe as well, because we want to see you back here Friday when we have our first show of the new year. So happy New Year to the entire audience that tunes into the NBA OG Crew betting show, and hopefully big things on the way in 2026. So hope everyone has a great New Year and a great New Year's Eve. And with that in mind, the NBA is a hell of a drug, and you're looking at the plugs. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready? It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
You're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.